Bonjour everyone, I'm Erika and today we are doing a little yoga practice to help with your back pain. Join me on the mat, see you soon. Okay guys, so let's get started. We'll start onto your back on the ground. So back pain can be really tiring, so hopefully this little sequence, I hope, will help you to feel better. Just drop me a comment and let me know as always how it was. So we'll just start into your back and then we just bend your knees here. The first movement we're going to do is some little gentle pelvic tilt, just like we can do into a cat-cow position, but we'll just relax on the mat in order to really being able to relax more deeply. Okay, so just relax the shoulders down. I keep repeating relax. So soften the shoulders down. And then from here, as always, we try to relax the jaws and quiet the back of the eyes. So we'll just start with your little pelvic tilt. You can, if you want, place your hand into the lower belly so that you can really feel the movement that we're going to do. So we'll just do some little tilt, pushing the pelvis up, just like if you were trying to push the lower back down on the ground. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, we're going to reverse and try to curve into the lower back. So you push the tailbone down to the floor. As you breathe in, as always, try to really expand all the way into the rib cage. And then exhale, press the lower back down. Feel free to close your eyes if you want. We really want to try to, should I say it again, relax. Deep inhale. So we're just bringing a gentle massage into the lower back region right now. And an exhale as you press the lower back down. And just keep moving like so at your own rhythm. So we breathe in and out through the nose, gently rocking the pelvis forward and back, anterior and posterior tilt. Wonderful. Just keep like so for a few more breaths. Keep the shoulders soft down. And just observe any sensation that arises here. So let it feel good, or can you experience some little discomfort already? Wonderful. We're just bringing a little bit of blood flow into the lower back region. Last two breaths. Exhale as you round and press the lower back down. Inhale as you push the tailbone down. Okay, last time. And come back to your neutral pelvis here. So staying into this position, second movement will come to a wind relieving pose. So you can keep your left knee bent and just come to bring your right knee toward the right shoulder. And just compress toward the right shoulder. Now, if it's enough, stay here. Sometimes when we have lower back pain and if we're a little tight into the hips, it can be nice to just stay here. Now, if you know that it's available and you would like to bring a bit of extension to the front of the hip into your hip flexor, just go ahead and straighten your left leg out so that you really create this nice opening to the front of the hip, and just try to keep this left leg active. So just today we'll point the foot to bring some opening to the front of the foot at the same time. While we're here, we might as well work a little bit into the legs. And just make sure your leg is not rotating in or out. Just as always, we try to keep an aware alignment. And then just come and hug the knee in. That keeps the back of the shoulders down to the floor. Trying not to lift the chin, so have a little tuck in so the back of the head is nice and long, and just pulling this knee toward yourself. The best you can, try not to tense up and shrug the shoulders, okay? Deep, long breath, nice squeeze, chest and knees together. Take about 3 more deep breaths here. Every time you exhale, see if you can pull the knee a little bit more toward yourself. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Great. And just slowly release. And then we're going to come into a little twist here. So second posture, little twist to release to the lower back of the body and the upper back at the same time. So you can keep the extending leg out. If you want to keep your knee bent, just come and bring both knees together and just go and fold over this way. If you want to do it with the left leg extending, just grab your knee and go and fold. Don't worry too much if your upper back comes off the ground first. See if you can maybe stack your hips on top of each other here. And then from here, then you try to lift this left shoulder so that you can replace both shoulders and upper back on the ground. Now, if it's too intense, just keep both knees bent, and you could also place a little pillow underneath your knee here to elevate so it's not as intense. So we're really bringing some twist from the hips all the way down to the upper back here, okay? So it can be quite intense, especially if you have lower back pain. Just keep looking over to the right hand. And again, just keep breathing. Your work here is just to breathe and try to allow the body to relax deeper every time you exhale. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. As you breathe in, again, see if you can feel this ribs really expand from all corners, so the full dimension of the rib cage. Wonderful. Last deep breath in and last deep breath out. Great. And then bring the head back up, bring your hips back up, readjust them, bend the knees again. Just stay here for a couple of breaths, and then we'll do the same to the other side. So pull the left knee in. Again, you can just stay here with your right knee bent. If you want to go further, go ahead and straighten the right leg out, point the foot, and then really try to keep this leg really long and try to press it down to the floor almost. Now, use the back of the shoulders, pull them down so that you can bring more pull of the knee toward the chest or toward the left shoulder. Some people get a little bit of an impingement into your hip. I do. So if you can feel something not quite right when you bring the knee to your chest, try to open up slightly more to the side, and then sometimes it helps. Great. And again, the head and the neck nice and long. And just breathe here. See if you can match the length of your inhale and exhales. Last deep inhale and deep exhale. And on your inhalation, come back up. Same as before, you can do with your bottom, with your right leg extended, or you could bring both knees stacked and then fold over to the right leg. So, okay, this can be really nice. Now, if you did it the other way, just do the same onto each side. Stack the hips, and then you can readjust the upper back. Again, use a prop and you can support this knee here if you feel like you can't relax and it's too intense. And just looking over to the left hand. Wonderful. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhalation, just slowly make your way back up. And then just readjusting the hips. Pull both knees in against your chest. Hug the knees in. And just gently rock side to side. So just massage the lower back, and at the same time massaging the organs here as you compress into the organs. And then take a deep breath in, keep the shoulders away from the ears, and pull yourself up. Right, and then inhale, slowly come back up and just rock your way up onto the ground. We'll get a little bit more into this twist, but actively, with a little twist onto your all four, where we call it threading the needle. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Try to have your index fingers forward here. And then what we'll do, we're going to, as you inhale, you can bring this left hand slightly forward. As you breathe in, see if you can extend the right arm up. And then if it's too much, just bring your head to your ears here. And then from here, we're going to slide the arm underneath and release the right ear down to the ground. Now from here, you can either stay here, or if it's available, you can bring this left arm around, over, and maybe you can grab the right hip, the right thigh. Again, just keep breathing. Every time you breathe in, try to really open this left shoulder up to the ceiling. So you start to mobilize into the upper back, the upper spine. Take about 3 more breaths in here. And if you have your arm around, slowly come back up and come off the posture. From your all four position, we'll do the same to the other side. So in here, place the right hand down. Try to push away from the ground. So you want to feel this action underneath the right shoulder here. Same as before, inhale. Lift your left hand up, and then exhale, just go and slide this left arm underneath so that the palm of the hand is up to the ceiling. From here, you can either stay here or just like before, open your arm. Maybe you can grab the shoulder, the hip. And then from here, if you want, you can try to push a little bit with the left hand. See if you can bring a little bit more opening, and then eventually relax. Keep looking up again. If you have any neck issues and it's too deep, of course, just come off the pause. You could just do one more twist on the ground like we did before. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then slowly remove yourself from the pause. Come back into your all four position. We'll just do 2 more postures. Before last one, we'll come into your melting heart pose. So just keeping your hips over to the knees and just walk the hands forward. Really spread the fingers wide again. And then from here, we'll just keep rolling the shoulders away from your ears. Keep your arms straight here. So we bring the emphasis into the shoulders and upper back. And then exhale. Release the chest down toward the ground. Maybe you can place the head down. So try not to collapse into the elbows, otherwise you're taking the nice opening of the upper back and the shoulders, okay? You're taking away from it. So keep pressing your hands down actively, keep rolling the shoulders away from your ears and keep them down away from the ears, okay? And just breathe here. Keep the lower abdomen active, and we'll just try to relax the chest, the front of the shoulders down toward the floor. Now from this position, we'll do a little bit of movement, just like a cat-cow position, but from this position, meaning take a deep inhale, drop and curve into the lower back as you release the chest down. And as you exhale, try to round the back, but keep the head down, okay? And then again, release the chest down, curve the tailbone. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the back body, press the hands down. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, curve, still pressing the hands down. Exhale, round. Great, and just stay here, walk the hands back, and then we'll finish up with a few cat-cow. So this time we match the pelvic tilt and the upper back rounding together. So spread the fingers, and we'll do some side to side as well here. Push away from the ground. Again, we'll try not to collapse on the shoulder joint, and keep the shoulders down toward the hips. So you want to try to pull the bottom of the scapula down toward your hips, raises and shrugging into the upper back, okay? Inhale, we'll drop the belly and chest down, and we'll look up. And exhale, just fully rounding. Inhale again, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale, round, fully press the upper back to the ceiling, tuck the chin to your chest. Now we'll come back to your neutral spine, and to finish up, we'll just do the same, but to the side. So you lengthen the side of the body. So we're going to push the hips to the right and look over to your right hip. And then do the same to the left. Try not to collapse into your lower back leg. So we try to keep a little tuck under of the tailbone so your lower abdomen is active, and just keep moving side to side. Wonderful. Just one more time on each side. If you want to do more, as always, just do more. It's your practice, and you should listen always to your body. And then come back. Now we'll just come down to your extended chair pose, keeping the big toes touching. Sit down on your heels, walk the hands out, and relax here. So relax the head to the floor. Now just observe how the body feels, and see if you can notice in which part of your back you still feel tensions or resistance, whichever. And then from here, if you find that one space is a little bit tense, then keep the awareness on that space and just try to breathe deeper. So we try to direct the breath in the space that's a little bit tight. For example, if you feel that the upper back or between the shoulders is tight, try to breathe. Feel the expansion of the breath into the belly, traveling into the lower ribs all the way up to the middle part of the shoulder blade where you feel the tension. And as you exhale, just try to allow these tensions to go away, to relax, to soften. This is our last 5 breaths here. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Again, deep breath in and a deep breath out. And in. Out. Last one in and out. One Wonderful, guys. Just slowly start to walk the hands back and just coming to a seat. That will be us for today. I hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully your backs feel a little bit looser and you feel a lot better. Please, if you enjoy this video, you can like the video and then drop me a little comment. It will help me very much to grow my channel. And as always, I will just see you next time on the mat. You have a wonderful day. Bye bye.